6 a.m.
Tune in to Lead Story, weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by
Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Watagwan. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVMTV.
See you trying everything, but won't we gotta try? But that time we cut it ice, damn. With everything I wrap you up and I black up your mind. Time you open up your eyes, well. Aren't you out of breath from chasing the world? I see how you're running, you can't find your rest. No peace for your soul, it's like getting something. You coulda drink from a well, but you betting like a deal with
Yes, rise and shine, sunrisers. It's another beautiful Wednesday morning here inside Sunrise. We're so glad to have you back with us. It is Wednesday, March 25. Is it not?
Yes,
March
Wednesday,
25.
March 25, and for a lot of persons, the 25th is payday, especially for government workers. It's payday. So I know how you feel today. You're like, yes!
It's a great day.
And by tomorrow you say, no!
No, man, by Monday.
By Monday. It will last for the weekend.
Exactly.
The supermarket lines are going to be long this weekend. Yes, you know the place I'm talking about. I'm not going to call their name. You and I know. I wish you happy shopping this weekend.
For some bulk shopping. I know exactly where you're talking about.
Bulk shopping and bun shopping. I don't know. I mean, we talk about this almost every Easter. Where did a tradition begin with this bun thing? Because I've already begun to receive the requests. I think so. Remember say, you know, need 2 bun and that kind of thing. But that's next week. Next week, today is what? Yeah, 25th. So next week is Good Friday, isn't it? It is. And it's going to be a long weekend. And so it's going to be Holy Thursday. And Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday is this Sunday or next Sunday?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday. And then Easter Monday. So, whole host of activities. I remember the reason for the season, people. All right? So how are you doing this morning? Let me just say good morning officially to you. Yes, and thank you for joining us this morning. And if you're here for the very first time, my name is Ite Ellis. And of course, if you don't know, my co-host is...
I'm Yendi. Hi.
She's looking so beautiful in this color. I don't know if it's a soft pink, baby pink. What is it?
I don't know. I think soft pink sounds beautiful. But you know, I'm going to answer your question because you guys know I'm that girl. Once IT said it and I was like, wait a minute, let me Google it. Because I just realized I never know. I didn't realize until he said it. But why do we eat bun at Easter? Do you want to know why?
Why?
Let me tell you what Google says.
Hey,
it's not from my knowledge bank.
Go.
But apparently the tradition comes from making hot cross buns. And you know, the cross buns are the ones that have the marking at the top. And it typically represented the end of Lent. And this tradition is rooted in British custom, and it was brought to the Caribbean where it evolved into the dense fruity spice bun that we know now. So that's where it comes from. I mean,
yeah.
But you have a confession. Wait, this is a safe space, no? It's a judgment-free zone, no? Okay, I have a confession.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding.
I don't eat that kind of cheese.
Don't eat that kind of cheese? What it is out there is what? White cheese? What is what kind of cheese
I actually eat my bun with regular cheddar cheese.
Cheddar,
like slice the cheddar, but you know the block?
Yeah.
And I cut the slice and eat it with cheddar cheese. Coming on love. I think, you know, when I was in high school, you know, I used to sell the cheese in the bag. You know, sell like a little triangle. You know what I'm talking about? And they just tie the bag. And then you just go, sir. And bust off the end of the bag and you eat the cheese. I think I did it too much in school. So me not eat the cheese anymore. But yeah. You remember $5 for a little slice of cheese?
I remember.
Anybody remember that, DJ? Yeah, Daniel? Oh, Patrick? Okay, because I can't relate. You can say I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm too young for that. You know?
Actually.
Yendi, have you ever bought like one of those small buns and open it and you squeeze it?
That's the only way to eat bun.
Yeah, I make it like that.
But I don't do this. Because you squeeze it, it look like you're squeezing it like a festival.
Yes.
Before I open, if I don't go and open the bag, I go so.
Oh, squeeze it in the bag?
And flatten it out and make the bag go so pop.
Oh.
No?
Yes? Yeah.
But I feel like it makes the bun just taste.
Let me ask you a question now. Have you ever eaten bun and patties?
Yes. Right here on this show with you. I had it for the first time. Remember? You guys remember that, no?
Yes.
Yeah, look at my witnesses right here.
We did it. But not a common thing to do.
The first I ever had it was right here on this show as a big person just last year. Me never tried it before.
Whoa.
I didn't expect it to, but it slapped.
Oh, I had that at school for the very first time in high school. Speaking of high school, I went to your high school on Monday.
I was getting worried. Very worried, because if you don't know, I went to an all-girls school. So I was about to say, IT, wait a minute. Remember, we have people watching and listening. So you went there on Monday?
I went there on Monday to share with the young ones there, and it was a good experience, you know.
Nice.
Bright girls, you know.
But I mean, some of the best in the country, if we're being honest. Might be partial. But also I realized, because you guys, I don't know if you know, but we're in Champs Week. Boys and Girls Champs started.
That's begun
And
yesterday.
I think IT does know, because if you look carefully, IT is wearing the colours of St. George's College.
St. George's College. Man City! Yes, calm down, Arsenal fans. Breathe. The Carabao Cup is with Man City. True love. I watched the match again. CVM, good job for replaying and showing that game again, because I enjoyed it. I'm not one of those typical EPL fans. I mean, let me just say that. You know, I discovered Man City through a game, and of course, I went to St. George's College, and I'm repping Man City.
And this is where you also tell the people, oh, look at the perfect timing. Good morning, Andre Nita. Great timing.
Yes,
this is where you confess to people like an Andre Nita that I am jumping on a Man City bandwagon. Go on, tell them.
Arsenal.
Man City was never my team, but I am jumping on the bandwagon. Wagon. Not to be confused with John Mark Wigan, who is in the house today, but he is jumping on the bandwagon. All right, great.
No shame in the game. Jump on any bandwagon you want.
No, IT, no.
No shame.
No,
but listen, I've been supporting them.
Over.
But you know, because I have to be honest, because if you ask me to name 5 players, probably.
Well, actually, while you're on that note, IT, name 5 players. Actually, just name your manager.
Andre, name 12 players.
No, Andre, do not answer. Who is your manager?
I can name one I play them. Fodder. F-O-D-E-R.
Let me tell you something.
And I think they play for.
Let me tell you what I'm going to do right now. You see, because I'm a very loyal friend, let me tell you what we're going to do. We're going to stick to the script. Let me give you a Woman's Month fact of the day. Why don't we? I think, who is the manager? Who is the manager of City?
The fact of the day is first witnesses of the resurrection were women.
Who is the manager of Man City?
He made ball like mine. Right, Andre, dumb right.
Okay, what does his name sound like?
He have grey in beard, and when the goal screen goes up.
is the description for about half of the EPL. IT.
Spell it out, spell it. Can you want me to spell it?
What do the kids take to go from prep school to high school in Jamaica?
Bus.
Wow.
That's why I'm here now, people.
Stick to the script.
Women were the first to discover the resurrection. All four gospels reports that women were first to discover the empty tomb. In fact, the tomb is still empty today, with Mary Magdalene, of course, being the first to see the risen Jesus. This was culturally revolutionary, as women's testimony was generally considered invalid in first century Jewish courts. That is a Women's Day or Women's Month fact.
I love the fact.
Factoid.
You know what other fact I love? That you really still can't tell me the exams that children take to get from prep school to high school in Jamaica, from primary school to secondary school. What's the name of the exam?
There's several exams. First of all, if you go back in the 90s, before 1998.
What is the current exam that children take to matriculate from primary to secondary school?
Primary exit profile.
Which is called?
PEP.
Okay, IT. Let me break this down. What's the name of the Man City manager?
PEP. I'm just like...
Boy, because at this point, I'm literally, me hand you up on a silver platter, you know, and IT said, no, boss. I don't want the platter.
You know, you're a good teacher, you know, because you're determined to ensure that I learn. You know, that's a brilliant trait, though.
I've been told I'm rather patient.
No, I'm telling you. Trust me. So I now know his name is Pep.
Great. We'll work on the last name in break.
Yes. Do you like movies?
I love movies, and guess what?
Like date nights movies?
Like, I literally am the person who loves movies. I love movies so much that I...
Like, go to movies, not like...
I go to the movies. I love going to the movies with my kids. I love that being an outing. I love the idea of, like, me bleach pan movie nachos. I dream about movie nachos. But... we have some changes happening. Palace Amusement has announced the permanent closure of the Montego Bay location. So Palace Multiplex in Montego Bay has officially shut its doors for good, bringing an end to a long chapter for movie lovers in Western Jamaica. Palace Amusement confirmed that the cinema will not reopen after it suffered major damages during Hurricane Melissa, which struck Jamaica in October 2025 and affected businesses across a lot of Western Jamaica. How unfortunate is that? How
unfortunate. I'm sure there are so many memories that have been recorded there for couples, families who go there to watch movies. I attended the movies every single Friday for years. I know Karen's going to say, don't say that you still go, but for years I know we are watching online. But I know it must be a very sad time.
I think as well the shift has come because of what you just shared. The streaming services that are now available, I think, have really impacted cinemas globally.
Generally, right.
Yeah, because persons, if you can sit on in the comfort of your home and pay for a streaming service that you do a monthly subscription versus paying, must say, going movie is not cheap neither, It's an investment into consuming cinematic material, because it's not the same. It's not inexpensive.
Netflix and whatever the other, Hulu, Amazon.
Yeah.
It's not the same as going to the movie and sitting back and and when it comes to intermission, you go and get the popcorn for her.
Confession.
You don't go.
I don't like intermission.
Don't like intermission. You don't want the movie go straight.
Yes, I just want to watch my movie, man. If you think about it, if you take into all factors into consideration, intermission is just to be able to make more money at the concession stand. Whereas in the world of intermission.
But sometimes when the movie is so intense.
No, man. That's why your door pause me.
Let's go straight to
it. It bother me, man. It bother me. But I must admit, I'm one of those people who, I actually love that we do our national anthem before the movie.
Yes,
I love it.
Yes.
I know some people are like, do we really have to? Yes. But I love it.
I love to see the Jamaican stand.
All right. Well, that's actually very funny because so many people don't. We are going to take a very quick break, but first,
we have a pocket of sunrise. But no, this is win this day pocket of sunrise. So here it is.
Today I'm going to
conquer my day.
I can
do all things to try children test me.
God didn't
Give me a spare affair.
He gave me
Strength of power and strength of mind.
I'm going to
Be a good girl.
listen to
Miss Crawford.
do my
Work.
and
Be Elijah's best friend.
and
Be kind to others.
okay.
Illness has many faces. 1 in 4 people will be affected. Protect what matters with critical illness insurance. The time by Sagicor Life is
6:15.
Rainforest, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. More delicious moments every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Rainforest make it nice. Rainforest, I go make it nice.
This is Deposit Insurance in a minute.
Under the JDIC, business accounts are insured separately from the owner's personal accounts up to 1.2 million.
Hold on there. So my little shop money and my little savings money insured separately?
As long as your savings and business accounts are in a bank or building society.
Well, that's not bad.
To learn more about how deposit insurance works, visit the JDIC website at www.jdic.org
or follow on Facebook, Instagram, and X at JDIC Jam.
JDIC, protecting deposits for you and me.
It's tax time. There are now 2 due days for filing final income tax returns. All personal income tax returns, such as self-employed persons, individuals, partners, and partnerships, must file and pay their income tax returns by March 16. For corporate bodies, your income tax return is now due April 15. The due dates for all estimated tax returns filings and quarterly payments remain the same: March 15, June 15, September 15, and December 15. Visit jamaicatax.gov.gm or call 888-TAX-HELP for details. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better.
On March 28 at 6 p.m., John Mark Wigan presents his album launch, By Fire, live at the Jamaica College Auditorium. By Fire features the likes of Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Alicia Taylor, Gilead Collective, Genesis Praise Squad, Audia Spencer Brown, Ryan Davis, Prince Saj. General tickets $4,000. Sponsored by JP St. Mary's, Credit Unions of Jamaica, Honey Bun, Chicken and Things, CVM, Love 101, Green Room Studios, Painted Lady Studios, Crosslinks Production, Imperium Gospel Limited. Proceeds support the Student Housing Initiative.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hi, I am Kendi Pangat.
Watagwan.
Watagwan.
Datagwan.
Watagwan.
Watagwan. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVMTV.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
I'm me, the style is no scam and I style me.
From the market to the farm to the office, money talk is everywhere. But are you making sense or nonsense? The Bank of Jamaica brings you common sense with BOJ. Real stories, real laughs, and real lessons to help you protect, grow, and manage your money. Mattress savings.
At least my mattress. No charge me for sleep on it.
Partner plan.
Remember last year we needed our payouts early? But Miss Pam gave it to her cousin first.
Or a sketchy loan flyer.
Electrifying deals.
See why making the right financial choices is pure common sense. Brought to you by Bank of Jamaica, empowering everyday Jamaicans one episode at a time.
Grandpa, it's 2026. You can't keep hiding all your money in every single pocket forever.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hey, what I want?
Hi, I am Candy Pang and
What I want?
What a guan?
That I want, pa.
What I want?
What a guan?
What a guan! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
And that's a guan, pa. What a guan? I'm me, the style is no scam and I style me.
From the market to the farm to the office, money talk is everywhere. But are you making sense or nonsense? The Bank of Jamaica brings you common sense with BOJ. Real stories, real laughs, and real lessons to help you protect, grow, and manage your money. Mattress savings.
At least my mattress. No charge me for sleep on it.
Partner plan.
Remember last year we needed our payouts early? But Miss Pam gave it to her cousin first.
Or a sketchy loan flyer.
Electrifying deals.
See why making the right financial choices is pure common sense. Brought to you by Bank of Jamaica, empowering everyday Jamaicans one episode at a time.
Grandpa, it's 2026. You can't keep hiding all your money in every single pocket forever.
Price to be called beautiful. Scars made you beautiful. Stripes made you beautiful. Pain made you beautiful. You're beautiful to me. Our Lord, you paid the price.
And listen, the entire JCF, they're coming, they're organizing the traffic. The traffic that will be heading to that place on Friday. So if you're just joining us on Friday, that place, I didn't say what place it was, you know. If you're just joining us, you're right on time to be taken over by fire, because life itself has a way of putting us through the fire.
Trust me.
But it's in those moments, those very moments, that the purpose is sharpened and faith is strengthened and a powerful new project is on the horizon, and it's all about rising stronger on the other side. Joining us to tell us more is recording artist John Mark Wigan, and his name is John Mark Wigan, along with Group Marketing Manager at Credit Unions of Jamaica, Katrina Grant.
Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
It's great to have you.
It's awesome to be here.
Awesome. John Mark, I'm coming straight to you because we're coming up. Like literally the day is fast approaching where you are pouring and sharing with us what you have been working on for the longest time. Let's talk about By Fire. What is the project about? What's the project like? Why By Fire?
I think we all experience things that we didn't bargain for. They're painful, they're heartbreaking, and they cause us to wonder if at this life really this show give me, all right, this is what God is doing. But that is really it. God is always using everything. None of these things catch him by surprise. And so this project, this body of work gives us context to keep praising God through it all, to remain in the right disposition, the right perspective of all our circumstances and situations. Because sometimes him put them there. And if I know him put them there, what the enemy meant for evil, God turns it for good. So that's what this album brings into perspectives and just tell us about, teach us about, to help us navigate all these experiences by fire. That's how God is doing it.
Which means, therefore, that by fire predated validation.
You find so?
Because you were going through those circumstances, you know, those situations that would inspire this song. Don't tell me that before validation there weren't any by fire experiences.
In truth, there are some situations that shape who you are, but there's a way God affirms you before anything happens. The same way him tell Jesus, this is my son in whom I'm well pleased. No miracle no go on yet, no great thing for record, but right after that him say, you know what, go on in thy wilderness. So I was validated, affirmed, and then tested again, you understand? So the fire really tells us what going on in our wilderness. How did you come out on the other side? Yeah.
Speaking of the other side of the creative business is that people have to back it. People have to support it.
For sure.
It cannot just be to create. There is a business aspect to this thing. Katrina, tell me why you guys saw it fitting to partner with John Mark and to get behind him for this album launch on March 28th.
It was a no-brainer for us, CND. Trust me, a positive role model out there, and there was a clear alignment with purpose. We are the credit unions of Jamaica. We're built by the people, for the people, and we're people helping people. Our 7th cooperative principle speaks to concern for community. So when we got the proposal and we saw the whole initiative and the need, of course, we had to jump on board. So it was not just a decision, it was a responsibility. Yes.
And there's a part of it that gets me excited every time I think about it, every time I hear about it, is the student housing initiative.
Every year, my phone rings, or at least every holiday period, there's a student just trying to catch somewhere. And this is tertiary level. Particularly Edna Man is my alma mater, and our friends there. People just go through things trying to find somewhere to be held over for a period of time. Melissa didn't make that any easier because some of them, you know, would have come from these places that houses have been destroyed and so on. So it's not easy for them to say, man, I go home for some time and circle back. And so I've always wanted to be an answer for that. But how much money can I alone save or put together? And so knowing that the event was coming up, I said, well, we could partner, we could pull this thing together in such a way that I raise the awareness further than just myself and my team, and say, who else can we bring on board? Or the entire patron system, they can be a part of it if we make a decision in advance to use a part of these proceeds and assist in this way.
Well, a decision we're going to have to make right now is to take a very quick break, but we are going to come back to speak more to John Mark and Katrina. Stay with us here on Sunrise.
Be called beautiful. Scars made you beautiful. Stripes made you beautiful. Pain made you beautiful.
On March 28 at 6 p.m., John Mark Wigan presents his album launch, By Fire, live at the Jamaica College Auditorium. By Fire features the likes of Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Alicia Taylor, Gilead Collective, Genesis Praise Squad, Audia Spencer Brown, Ryan Davis, Prince Saj. General tickets $4,000. Sponsored by JP St. Mary's, Credit Unions of Jamaica, Honey Bun, Chicken and Things, CVM, Love 101, Green Room Studios, Painted Lady Studios, Crosslinks Production, Imperium Gospel Limited. Proceeds support the Student Housing Initiative.
What a guan.
What
What a guan?
That a guan pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a Guan! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
That's a guan pa. What a guan?
We are proud to supply all of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is
6:30.
To be called beautiful. Scars from stripes made you.
Listen, we're still here, and you're still there too. It's awesome. Happy to have you. So we were talking about By Fire, the album launch. It happens this Saturday, March the 28th. Couple of days before the end of the Women's Month. And ladies, when you come to the venue, admission is going to be... I'll talk to you about that later. Talk to me about the importance of partnerships generally. Come with me, you spoke about the no-brainer to support, you know.
Yeah.
But talk to me, I mean, how do you select your partnerships?
It definitely has to align with our ethos. We're about community building, where people helping people I mentioned before. And I strongly believe that partnerships amplify impact, because together we can do more. So you have sometimes individuals will come up with ideas and they have, you know, grand plans, but they need that kind of support. So together we can get much more done. And it's much more sustainable as well. So it's a no-brainer
It's
for us.
interesting that you say that, because I actually wanted to, on the back of John Mark's response about housing and supporting tertiary students, I wanted to speak to you about real community impact, because you mentioned the 7 objectives or principles for the organization. Let's talk about real community impact. How do you guys measure to determine, we're making inroads here. This is actually a space where there's movement happening. You see the markers and indicators suggesting this is a positive outcome.
When it's sustainable, when there's continuity, when you look at young people, anything having to do with the youths, it's actually the future. We're investing in the future. Credit unions, we're about community building. It's not just about, yes, you know, we want you to save with us. Yes, we do. We want you to open accounts, but we are more interested in you holistically, you know, your overall development. So we're strong on that. Over the years, we have contributed through educational grants, housing, recently with Melissa. Believe me, credit unions went far above and beyond, regionally and internationally, to help out Jamaica. We responded. That's who we are. Yes.
March 28th. I want the details.
I want details. In fact, I'm heading to country on the Sunday. I'm going to be playing the album while I drive. Which song do you think I will be repeating on that trip to Yonchu?
Oh, that's so unfair, IT. That's like asking him which of his children is his favorite.
I think it's going to take you the duration. How far are you going? How far are you going?
I'm going to Discovery Bay.
Yes, it's going to get the duration.
And he will discover by fire.
From the top to the last drop, you should be going around the roundabout this, so you should be fine.
How many tracks are on the album?
12 tracks.
All right.
12 tracks.
And so we're talking about a 12-track album that we're going to get to hear the full album on Saturday?
The full album.
But it's not just you performing. You have some friends with you. Tell me the details.
Absolutely. The Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Prince Saj, Ardia Spencer Brown, Alicia Taylor, GPS and Gilead Go Worship. So it's a full house, a lot of people there to support and bring this idea and concept together so that you can receive each song the way it ought to the first time.
Is it a live recording?
Was it a live recording? Will the event be a live recording?
Yeah. Because I mean, of course, persons who come would want to experience the occasion again, you know, so I'm thinking that
hint, hint. So, in other words, next year we're going to get By Fire Live, the album.
Yes.
Oh!
So, because we can't just stream it this time. You have to come in the building. Right? And then we're talking with the great CVM about premiering it later. So we can't just make it bleed out like that.
Man.
We lock it together
Man.
and make sure it comes together really nice and packaged.
Well, you know what I like? You see that shot right there? If you look on screen right now, if we go back to the shot of John Mark for me, there's a little fire behind you going up there over your shoulder. Do you see that? Well, John Mark, that's because you're currently going to enter the hot seat. Dun, dun, dun. All right, the questions are... Okay. Pre-concert meal. Fried chicken with oxtail gravy or curry goat with rice and peas?
I'm performing?
Yeah.
No curry.
No curry.
He said, my tongue look yellow, never.
Go back and go brush teeth and now and everything.
The world premiere is in Jamaica. Jamaica or Antigua? Your favorite place?
That's trouble, man.
It's a fire question.
It's streaming?
You have 3 more seconds. You have 3 more seconds to answer.
Streaming?
Come on now.
Jamtiga.
Jamtiga. Oh my God.
That's a good one.
All right. Dream collaboration. Chandler Moore or Kirk Franklin?
Jeez. Oh boy. We're gonna do Kirk. We're gonna do Kirk.
No,
Yeah.
why not?
Let's do Kirk.
Yeah?
Because I'm trying to do all of the singing. If you do Kirk.
Him after that, the hyping.
Yeah. I'm preaching or singing?
I'll sing. I'll sing. I'll sing.
Which is why you would choose Kirk.
Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go with one more. Listen, off the record, answer this right because I wanted to live a life of peace. Quality time at home with the missus or quality time in the studio with your missus? Quality time at home or quality time in the studio, both with your missus?
In the studio. She love production as well. She love the music.
Oh, it's a perfect place.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 2 birds they do the one stone.
Well, you know, I have to end on the word because what's your by fire scripture? Psalm 23 or Psalm 91?
Jeez. It'd have to be Psalm 23.
Psalm 23.
It'd have to be Psalm 23 for this.
That's
There's some still waters that are needed in the fire.
Still necessary, right?
Oh man, well, you know, there's one thing I truly enjoy about John Mark is when he performs. And I don't know about anybody else, but I don't think it's ever right for John Mark to come here and not perform. So what we are going to do now is say a big thank you to recording artist John Mark Wigan for sitting and chatting with us. That was awesome. But I want him to go over there and a little "Mommy, me, mama," because, understand, you guys know what's going to happen. Also, big thank you to Group Marketing Manager at Credit Unions of Jamaica,
Salute.
Katrina Grant, for sharing with us this morning. All right, right
Thank you
after the
for having
break, we move straight into a moment of worship because he's going to "Mommy, me, mama." Stay with us right here on Sunrise. I promise you, you don't want to miss it. Beautiful sounds to start your Wednesday morning.
Fire.
Stripes made you beautiful. Pain made you beautiful. You're beautiful to me. Our Lord, you paid a price to be called beautiful.
On March 28 at 6 p.m., John Mark Wigan presents his album launch, By Fire, live at the Jamaica College Auditorium. By Fire features the likes of Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Alicia Taylor, Gilead Collective, Genesis Praise Squad, Audia Spencer Brown, Ryan Davis, Prince Saj. General tickets $4,000. Sponsored by JP St. Mary's, Credit Unions of Jamaica, Honeybun, Chicken and Things, CVM, Love 101, Green Room Studios, Painted Lady Studios, Crosslinks Production, Imperium Gospel Limited. Proceeds support the Student Housing Initiative.
Stripes made you beautiful. Pain.
Can you do this?
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments, Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
Big True Fire.
On March 28 at 6 p.m., John Mark Wigan presents his album launch, By Fire, live at the Jamaica College Auditorium. By Fire features the likes of Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Alicia Taylor, Gilead Collective, Genesis Praise Squad, Audia Spencer Brown, Ryan Davis, Prince Saj. General tickets $4,000. Sponsored by JP St. Mary's, Credit Unions of Jamaica, Honey Bun, Chicken and Things, CVM, Love 101, Green Room Studios, Painted Lady Studios, Crosslinks Production, Imperium Gospel Limited. Proceeds support the Student Housing Initiative.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Hot and spicy wings tossed in our irresistible sauce. Available in sweet red chili and citrus chipotle barbecue. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Welcome back to Sunrise. I'm TK Dawkins. Normally we would have the headlines, but this morning we invite you to pause and just be present. In the middle of everything happening, sometimes what we need most is a moment to reset and reconnect. So today we're taking a different turn. No headlines. I'm here with the headliner himself with some well-needed worship. Over to John Mark.
Good morning, CVM. What better way to start the morning than to acknowledge that God is good? I've had the storms of life, the strong winds and the billows. I've had the longest nights. I doubt I'd see tomorrow. There's so much that I could tell you, 'cause I've really been through the rough. But one thing your goodness has taught me is your grace is always enough, and you're good. So, so good. But now I've got a testimony. I don't look like what I've been through, because God is good. So, so good. And I've got so many stories, but I don't look like all I've been through, because God is good. Had it not been for Christ, I'd be drowning in the sorrow. If you want evidence, the tears are in my pillow. Lord, you are the reason I made it, holding me safe in your love. And one thing your goodness has taught me is your grace is always enough, and you're good. You're so, so good. But now I've got a testimony. See, I don't look like what I've been through. Why? Because God is good. So, so good. And I've got so many stories, but I don't look like all I've been through, because God is good. CVM, listen, if you're listening to me this morning and watching, there's one resolve that we must have regardless of our situation. One resolve, and it's that God is good. So we sing and say, praise God, for He is good, so, so good. Praise God, for He is good, so, so good. If you're driving or making breakfast, sing praise God, for He is good, Lord, so, so good. Praise God, for He is good, so, so good. And I've got a testimony. I've got a testimony. I've got a testimony.
Rainforest, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that me need. More delicious moments every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Rainforest make it nice. Rainforest, I go make it nice.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Bring back the fun of shopping. Discover the best finds in every aisle of amazing items. For your kitchen, your living room, your bedroom, or any room, Azan Super Center has that perfect touch to elevate your space to the next level. Our team is ready to help you find what you are looking for you or someone else. So stop by our Crossroads store today and rediscover the fun of shopping.
Azan Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
On March 28 at 6 p.m., John Mark Wigan presents his album launch, By Fire, live at the Jamaica College Auditorium. By Fire features the likes of Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Alicia Taylor, Gilead Collective, Genesis Praise Squad, Audia Spencer Brown, Ryan Davis, Prince Saj. General tickets $4,000. Sponsored by JP St. Mary's, Credit Unions of Jamaica, Honey Bun, Chicken and Things, CVM, Love 101, Green Room Studios, Painted Lady Studios, Crosslinks Production, Imperium Gospel Limited. Proceeds support the Student Housing Initiative.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Hot and spicy wings tossed in our irresistible sauce. Available in sweet red chili and citrus chipotle barbecue. KFC, it's finger licking good.
You take charge of praise and worship. We'll take care of your coverage. You take care of the farming, livestock, and fishing. We'll take care of your life insurance. You take care of business. We'll take care of the health insurance. Everyone deserves access to quality insurance. So, Sagicor Life has developed a suite of affordable insurance products offering life, critical illness, and health insurance coverage to specific groups at affordable rates for themselves and their families. Coverage for all. Care for you.
I'm me the stylist, no scam and style me.
From the market to the farm to the office, money talk is everywhere. But are you making sense or nonsense? The Bank of Jamaica brings you common sense with BOJ. Real stories, real laughs, and real lessons to help you protect, grow, and manage your money. Mattress savings.
At least my mattress. You charge me to sleep on it.
Partner plan.
Remember last year we needed our payouts early? But Miss Pam gave it to her cousin first.
Or a sketchy loan flyer.
Electrifying deals.
See why making the right financial choices is pure common sense. Brought to you by Bank of Jamaica, empowering everyday Jamaicans one episode at a time.
Grandpa, it's 2026. You can't keep hiding all your money in every single pocket forever.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
All right, thank you so much for sticking and staying with us, as IT would say. Welcome back to Sunrise. Now, while the digital world has opened up so many opportunities, it's also created new challenges, especially for women and girls. Well, this morning, we're looking at exactly how these digital spaces are affecting our women and what we can do about it. So joining us once more is founder of Cyberbright, Emma Sharp Dalton Brown, to give us those details. Good morning, Emma.
Good morning, Yendi. Good morning, IT. Good morning, Sunrisers.
Or should I say good morning, Unicorn?
Yeah.
I'm loving the hair color.
Well, purple is the main color for International Women's Month, so I'm going all out today.
Yeah, always so committed. I love it, Emma. I love it.
Listen, I am very committed.
Yeah. All right, what are we talking about today?
So we're talking about digital violence against girls and women. Of course, International Women's Month is all about empowering women, but also bringing equality and equity, free of bias, free of stereotypes, and free of violence. So, of course, because my specialty is cyber safety, we've got to talk about digital violence. So let's get straight to it. And what digital violence actually is. I don't know if you've noticed it online or if you've seen comments. There are a lot of comments and there's a lot of content that is pushed towards putting women down, right? And then face to face, when things are said or things are done, behaviors are copied. But face to face, there's a slowish pace because we're like this. It's not flying all over the world. When you're online, that flies in seconds. So it's like a rocket ship. It's like the real world on steroids. Right, basically. So if we start straight, have you got my slides?
Let's go into
right.
the slides.
Okay, so
wait a minute. Did you update your avatar to have purple hair?
Of course I did. That was a hint when I sent it in. We get straight into the slides, into the next slide. So violence against women, we really want to sort of address that. International Women's Month aims to foster a world free of bias, stereotypes, and discrimination against women. But is this possible when social media platforms are fundamentally full of bias, stereotypes, and discrimination against women? So if you move straight on, right? So as I said, it's sort of like on turbo. It's real life on turbo. Go straight into the next slide. Right. So what is digital violence? It's deliberate harm via smart devices and the internet. So we've got gender-based violence, which is violence directed at a particular gender, so in this case, females. Dating violence, it's emotional abuse that's used to threaten or exploit, control or guilt an intimate partner. So that can happen in texting, it can happen in direct messages. Cyber stalking, so it's used to track and harass someone. So someone will be like following them online and they'll be sending unwanted and inappropriate requests or texts, that sort of thing. Violent pornography, so the sexual violence that is now online, what is happening is that people are watching that, boys and men are watching that, and that they are mimicking that in their behavior towards women. Deep fakes, we've talked about this before, images get taken and get sexualized and distributed. Phishing, so it's like data theft via text, direct message, emails, try and trick you to revealing bank information. Doxing, which is basically, it comes from the word documents. So it's using documents that have been put out there, exposing someone's private data without permission. Other forms of cyberbullying, online denigration, humiliation, and exclusion. We can move straight into the next. So all of this is what's happening. Yes, it happens to boys and men, but it happens a lot more to women. So UN Women is a great source. I've done a lot of research, and it has a lot of information about what's happened to women and girls. So global studies, some are showing like 16% of women are experiencing online violence. Some studies are showing as much as 58%.
Yeah, that was alarming when I saw that just now. Yeah,
right. So non-white women, so Black, Indigenous, Indian, right? Non-white women, women with disabilities, and women in the LGBT communities are more at risk, right? Human rights activists, so female human rights activists and defenders of human rights, lawmakers and journalists face higher risks, right? And a UNESCO study showed that 73% of female journalists experience digital violence on the job. So if we go straight on to the next, and this is because when you're fighting out and you're speaking out, I mean, it's happened to me, right? So cyber trolls, they're a big one. You know how people make a post and then you run to the comments because they can be really funny. They can also be ridiculously harmful and discriminatory. So Mina Kimes, she's a senior writer at the ESPN and an analyst on NFL Live. And on a podcast called Not Gonna Lie with Kylie Kelsey, she revealed all of this. So she says, I get called DEI, that's diversity, equity, and inclusion, probably 100 times a day. Someone told me I'm a C word and should go back in the kitchen. These are comments that she heard. Women shouldn't be allowed to talk sports. This DIY hire is brainless, clueless. Her takes are dog. Mina Kimes replied, DIY hire?
The irony
Yeah,
there.
I know the irony, right?
Irony.
Exactly. So you are definitely gaining weight. To which replied, yes, that's what happens when you are 38 weeks pregnant. I've seen it. I had it directly at me pre-internet. You know, I mean, internet was around, but where people said that to me, it happens on the internet. Can someone remind us all of us how much football Mina has played? To which she replied, taken as many snaps in the league as you, champ. Now, men are not getting these comments when they're sports analysts.
Yes.
We can move straight on. Right, so these are microaggressions that are happening to girls and women, right? And the truth is, yes, men will get insults, but women are getting them at a far higher rate. We'll move straight on to the next slide. And that is alarming. And what that does is that the behavior basically transpires into real life. So online journalists, right, journalism and social media platforms. In November 2022, a male journalist here in Jamaica, his headline was, Wasteful girls lose 2-1 to Paraguay. Well, I got into it online, right? Actually, the journalist didn't reply, but other men did, and then they private messaged me, and they're like, why are you taking so much an offense? Because wasteful girls is insinuating that the girls, reggae girls, are wasteful. Their play, right, might have wasted the ball, but it was, semantics matter.
It does.
Right? Okay.
It does.
We've seen it. Rapes, statutory rapes get called sexual intercourse with underage girls all the time. You can name it statutory rape.
As recently as this week, there was an article on Monday for which a Catholic priest was found guilty. And the headline says, he will get
Yes,
12
aside.
years for sexual
Sexually,
intercourse
yeah.
with. No, that's
Right.
not sexual
No, it shouldn't
intercourse.
say
It is
statutory-
actually rape.
And it is statutory rape.
Yeah.
So they have to report it that way.
And it normalize the act if
Correct.
you label it as such.
Such,
It's
exactly.
a crime. Yeah.
Professed misogynist and social media influencer Andrew Tate has more than 10 million followers on X. His instructional videos on how to be a real man, they encourage severe violence and sexual abuse against women. His TikTok videos alone have received over 12, actually just under 12 billion views. The Netflix documentary, Yendi, have you seen this?
I
Louis
have.
Theroux, Inside the Manosphere. Toxic masculinity and misogyny is viewed as a lucrative online business. Right? So his name is HS Tiki and there are lots of others.
Yeah.
Right? And they are basically encouraging young men, boys, that this is a lucrative business to do this. Right? Young men and boys are exposed to the toxicity of the manosphere in their search for tips on fitness, dating, and cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
If we move straight on to the next slide, this is concerning, right? This is what they are getting into. So when we look at equality against equity, equality is, I've got found a little diagram, right? Equality is you all get the same thing. But there's no point giving people the same thing when they don't have the tools, they don't have the resources and
access.
opportunities, that are needed to create equal outcomes for these communities, right?
Yes.
Women, in this case, women and girls. So it has to be fair and impartial without bias and stereotypes and discrimination. And we need to protect girls and women from gender-based violence, especially digital violence. Right? If we move straight on to the next slide. So equity is very important. You can't just give somebody something without giving them the resources to use it. And then finally, just on the final note, the internet tends to diminish the opinions that we should be listening to. So when there's a lot of trolls giving you rubbish and basically it is gender violence, right? And it's giving you all of that rubbish, all the other opinions that you should be listening to get washed out because it's washed out by the negativity, right? Online gender violence destroys mental health and relationships and careers in seconds.
Yeah.
Right? It really can do that. Misogyny online translates into trauma offline. These girls and women, please remember that we are people, right? And this is the case if you're, discriminatory or violent against anybody, of course. And there's this false idea of manhood, right? It nurtures anxiety, self-harm, risky habits in boys and men because they are confused. They don't understand what manhood really means. So we must bring boys and men into honest conversations and respect and trust. We must nurture empathy, communication, and kindness as good masculine behavior. Women's rights are fulfilled if justice is served. Justice requires action. And we must remember that silence actually makes you complicit.
Yeah.
So we do need to speak out and we need to get men and boys involved and empower them to be kind.
It's amazing when you mention, people losing their jobs and so on. The first thing that comes to my mind is that there was a very popular case right here in Jamaica, a case of revenge porn. And obviously there are two people involved in the video. One person lost their job and has never worked again in the industry that they were in. And the gentleman did not lose his job, kept his job and is still in his industry. I often think about that and how it was poorly handled. Yeah, thank you, Emma. Always
Thank you so much, Emma. Digital violence against women, I live with 3 and listen. It's almost personal for me. I often hear 600 stones break my bones at words. Can it hurt me? Not true. False.
Not true.
Our guest has been founder of Cyberbright, Emma Sharp, Dalton Brown, keeping us safe on the platforms and the cyberspace. It's time for a short break.
Always so
And then TK has your morning news. Don't move a muscle. Stay with us right here on Sunrise, where the fun rise.
The time by Burger King is 7 o'clock.
Hi, I'm Landy. Welcome to NLA Connect, the National Land Agency's customer engagement platform. NLA Connect is a simple, user-friendly platform designed to help you share your feedback, get support, and updates about land-related matters. Available 24/7, NLA Connect allows you to share suggestions, comments, and commendations, submit queries and report issues, attach files with your requests, track requests and get real-time status updates, connect with NLA client engagement officers, and provide feedback on the service received by the platform. We're making it easier for you to connect with us. You can access NLA Connect via our website, using the kiosk at any of our offices or scanning the QR code displayed at our locations. Need any help along the way? Check out our FAQs section. It has all the answers you need in one location. NLA Connect, your voice, our priority.
You see me? Me love my food and my ketchup run the flavor in so many ways. Miss Howard, I want to turn up your food, sir.
My secret ingredients, just tomato ketchup, run the flavor.
Richer, thicker, and more affordable.
You have a ketchup.
Everybody want to see a country right now. One thing about Jamaicans, we might have differences, but we know when something is good for all of us. And when we work together against crime and violence, we are stronger than ever. And that's how we know the Citizen Security Plan can work.
That one that name CSP.
The Citizen Security Plan is an initiative of the Ministry of National Security in partnership with the European Union. It's an all-of-government effort to create safer streets and build stronger communities. Go to mns.gov.jm to learn how you can play your part.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Hot and spicy wings tossed in our irresistible sauce. Available in sweet red chili and citrus chipotle barbecue. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Been through fire.
On March 28 at 6 p.m., John Mark Wigan presents his album launch, By Fire, live at the Jamaica College Auditorium. By Fire features the likes of Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Alicia Taylor, Gilead Collective, Genesis Praise Squad, Audia Spencer Brown, Ryan Davis, Prince Saj. General tickets $4,000. Sponsored by JP St. Mary's, Credit Unions of Jamaica, Honey Bun, Chicken and Things, CVM, Love 101, Green Room Studios, Painted Lady Studios, Crosslinks Production, Imperium Gospel Limited. Proceeds support the Student Housing Initiative.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Disaster risk financing cannot be an emergency response. That call from Deputy Managing Director at the International Monetary Fund and former Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark, as Caribbean economies continue to grapple with mounting challenges linked to natural disasters. Speaking in an exclusive interview with CVM News, Dr. Clark called on countries in the region to implement a multi-layered disaster risk financing strategy similar to that of Jamaica's.
We have seen just in this 2025 hurricane season the effectiveness of pursuing a multi-layered disaster risk financing strategy. But these strategies are only effective if they're pursued over the long term. You can't pursue it and then stop. And what do we mean by multi-layered? What we mean is that you don't rely on one single instrument, and you internalize that natural disasters can vary in the frequency at which they happen and in the severity.
And to sports now, in just over 24 hours, the Reggae Boys will begin their final push for a place at the FIFA World Cup. Captain Andre Blake says despite not knowing much about their opponents, New Caledonia, Thursday's clash will be all business.
With the must-win nature of Thursday's fixture looming large over the Jamaican camp, especially given the disappointments of their World Cup qualifying campaign, having failed to secure automatic qualification, team captain Andre Blake is banking on the team's collective resolve to spur his charges on. Blake was speaking on ESPN FC.
I feel like everybody know what's at stake. You know, we all know what we got to do. Obviously, you know, this is not where we would want to be, you know, but this is where we are. And I think everybody is still confident. You know, we have a chance. The football is round, you know, and yeah, I think that we're all looking forward to it. We're all excited. And I know that everybody's going to go out there and give their best. And sometimes we we as Jamaicans tend to operate better when our backs are against the wall. So let's see.
Though Blake concedes to having limited knowledge on the New Caledonians, the 35-year-old maintains that the approach is the same regardless of the opposition.
We have one final to play and then another final. You know, that's how we have to approach it. Football has changed so much where you don't just show up with names and win games anymore. You know, so you have to go out there and perform. So I'm pretty sure all the players know what's at stake, and we all know that without winning the first game, there's no second game. You know, so the approach is going to be one game at a time. We don't know much about our opponent, but we're going to have to approach it as it's a finals and it's a must-win game, and we take it from there.
The Reggae Boys delegation landed in Guadalajara at approximately 1:15 Jamaica time Tuesday. The Reggae Boys will be without the services of influential winger Demari Gray, who misses out through injury. Kickoff is slated for 10 p.m. Jamaica time, with the winner set to take on Africa's DR Congo for a spot in the 2026 World Cup, set for the USA, Canada, and Mexico.
Edwin Allen High's Romario Finnegan ran the fastest time going into the semi-finals of the Class 1 Boys 100 meters as the heats got underway on today's opening day of the ISA Boys and Girls Championships. Finnegan clocked 10.18 seconds with Holland High's Johan Romaldo Smith 10.24, Edwin Allen's Kenrick Austin and Excelsior's Malik Nugent 10.27, all being under 10.30 seconds. St. Mary Technical's Kenrick Sharp 10.31, Excelsior's Raquelme Reed 10.32, and St. George's College's Tyrese Foreman and Kingston College's Nyrone Wade at 10.33 round out the top 8 times. On the girls' side, Edwin Allen's Sheminique Hazel had the fastest time with 11.44 seconds, Penwood High's Shakia Reed 11.67, Edwin Allen's Renesia Edwards 11.79, and Holland High's Shanoy Douglas with 11.85 were among the top 4 fastest. The semifinals and finals are the big draw on tomorrow's second day. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Who give to everyone else. This International Women's Day. Gain the future you deserve with Sagicor. Get protection with Sagicor Life's Total Woman Critical Illness Insurance. 10% off and a gift from Advantage General Ultimate Woman Auto Insurance. Special mortgage and auto loan rates, plus 7,500 credit card bonus points with Sagicor Bank. Lower trading fees with Sagicor Investments. Call 888-SAGICOR to learn more. Conditions apply.
Most people buy property and hope for the best. At Stella Global, we don't believe in hope. We believe in strategy. I'm Tiffany Gray. Join us March 27th through the 29th. Paradisiac Sip and See. This isn't just a tour. It's a wealth summit designed to save you thousands on your purchase. Meet our lenders, attorneys, and experts to learn how smart money invests in Jamaica. Ticket on sale at StellaGlobalRealty.com.
Celebrate March Must Courts. Get up to 60% off from March 20 to 24 and up to 70% off on Christmas Day in March on March 25. Get that fridge, stove, lounge set, bedroom set, or smart TV you've been wanting. March Must Courts from March 20 to 25 with up to 70% off. Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
On March 28 at 6 p.m., John Mark Wigan presents his album launch, By Fire, live at the Jamaica College Auditorium. By Fire features the likes of Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Alicia Taylor, Gilead Collective, Genesis Praise Squad, Audia Spencer Brown, Ryan Davis, Prince Saj. General tickets $4,000. Sponsored by JP St. Mary's, Credit Unions of Jamaica, Honey Bun, Chicken and Things, CVM, Love 101, Green Room Studios, Painted Lady Studios, Crosslinks Production, Imperium Gospel Limited. Proceeds support the Student Housing Initiative.
Listen, thanks for staying with us on Sunrise. Sunrisers, thank you. Every single day, this next conversation is one that feels a little personal. It does?
Does it?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Because I see it every day. My wife, Karen, she does it all. And my two daughters, from school to work to everything in between, they're really out there handling their business. And it's not just in my household.
Yeah.
You see it everywhere. Women are showing up, stepping up, and making it work in every space. But the question is, how do they balance it all and still take care of themselves? This morning, we're getting into that conversation with someone who understands it firsthand.
And it's the right person to have this conversation because she very much does a very good job at balancing. Tell me who she is.
Her name is absolutely Selena. Selena.
How to spell it, bee champion.
Wilson, transport consultant and planner. Selena Mohammed Wilson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning
Selena.
to you both. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's great to have you. I obviously I chimed in to be like, she balances very well because I know for real, you actually really do balance very well. For those who are watching to say, okay, well, what does she balance? Talk to us. What is your actual career?
Well, you know, it's funny because every time I tell people I'm a transport consultant or a transport planner, people ask, what is that?
Yes.
But everyone consumes transport every day, whether directly or indirectly. Even people who are immobile consume transport. So a transport consultant or a transport planner is really someone who is looking at moving people and goods efficiently across the transport network, efficiently and safely. So we're looking at policies and strategies as to how to move people. And if you were to break that down, you're looking at the transport infrastructure. So you're looking at roads, bridges, signs, your traffic lights versus your modes, bus, trucks, pedestrians, cyclists, motorcyclists. How do they cohesively exist within the network? And then if you want to look at aspects of that, you're looking at road safety, public transport, traffic engineering, highway engineering, and so on.
You know, people would say that that's a male-dominated field. You know, talk to me about what drew you to this obvious.
Can I say I like a challenge?
Yeah, like, hey.
It's the truth.
So I started in architecture, and I was one of 3 females in a class of, I'd say, maybe 20. And I've always been in a male-dominated environment. I don't know if it's grown up with so many brothers, where it has always felt like this is my space, you know? And then I moved on to, well, I started off at the National Works Agency, which is a boys' club. It's an engineers' boys' club. I was one of 2 female engineers in my department. And then moved on to the Ministry of Transport and Works, eventually to JUTC, where I became the Deputy Managing Director of Operations. Still the only female to date. And yeah, I have had challenging times. I mean, I've had challenge with my authority, I've had challenge with my age, I've had challenge with my sex, my knowledge, but it's been an environment that I've thrived in. So.
Another environment that you thrive in is the space of motherhood. So we hear you mention, you know, National Works Agency. I hear you mention the JUTC. I hear you mention senior roles within those spaces. But your most senior role is the manager of operations of your home and your kids. Talk to me about motherhood.
Motherhood. I mean, you know, I often like motherhood to an acrobat on a tightrope. It's a balancing act. It's like juggling 3 balls while walking on this thing and trying not to fall. You know, sometimes it feels like you're swaying to the left and you're swaying to the right, but you know, I've always had a community. I've had my safety net. My husband and my mother, who have always been there for me, and so taking care of 3 children, you know, I've not been doing it on my own. And you know, I have to.
It's also not lost on me that you mentioned juggling 3 balls. We've seen the image on screen there. Those are your 3 children. You had twins. And then you have your youngest. Talk to me about being a twin mom, because here you are in the prime and the peak of your career, and you have twins.
So, you know, I never started with one. I was always a mother of multiples. There was never anything to pass down. And I've always had to deal with different personalities. You know, psychologists will say children never have the same parents. because you're at different phases and stages in your life each time you have a child. And the same holds true for twins who are born at the same time, because their personalities will determine how you interact with them.
There's a boy and a girl.
Boy and a girl.
And
they're night and day. You know, so they're two different people. My daughter has always been very bookish. My son has always been very gamish. So, one, listen to me. One, I used to have to tiptoe at 2 o'clock in the morning to take away the phone because he'd be hiding under the sheet. I remember one morning I tiptoed into my son's room and I noticed that the lump on the bed was just looking very weird, very abnormal. And when I pulled back the sheet, it's 2 pillows. My son was sitting on the toilet with the hamper in front of him and the laptop on top of it, playing a video game. Kids.
Hey, how did that NJUTC work?
I have to ask this question though, because I mean, to handle it all and to do the juggle, have you ever felt in any of those moments where you could choose one over the other?
My kids are always going to come first. My kids are always going to come first. If I die tomorrow, they'll just fill the spot with somebody else. But my kids will never have another mother. So there has never been a choice. You know,
yes,
I mean, I do what is necessary. Every parent does what is necessary to provide for your family. But there's never a choice. You know.
I love that you mentioned that. So I will share that our daughters are both in voice box together, our kids are the same age, right? So obviously I'm familiar. I see you drop off Jazz. I see you involved in the day-to-day running around with your kids. But what I also know is that you also love travel. Oh, there's Jazzy on screen who just turned 13.
Yes.
I know you love travel.
Right.
Let's talk a bit about, you obviously you mentioned the career, you mentioned the motherhood, but Selena can't get lost in that either.
Well, it's so funny you should bring that up, because when you asked about juggling, balancing motherhood and profession, I wanted to say it's a trinity.
Yes.
It's me, family, and profession, because without me, there's nothing else.
Right.
And so, I mean, I've always been the person to feel. I'm a Libra at heart, balancing. Yeah, all about balance, yes. And I've always had made time for me, and travel is, it used to be an escape, if you will, because at times life becomes overwhelming, but then now it's an escape with the family. It's no longer an escape. Everybody, my daughters like to travel too. My husband and my son, they're homebodies. They will. You have to hug tie them and put them on a plane.
So girls trips. That's what's happening. That's what your future looks like.
That's exactly what's happening.
As she said, my daughters, I can't help but imagine. I don't know what you think or what you'd wish to be the legacy, the impact that you have on your children, that they will remember from growing up with you.
Well, I think already they have seen me in male-dominated roles, and I think that has meant something to them. Women can shine in areas that you don't typically see women. I think just being visible, for them, not just there, but in other areas. That has shown them. I mean, Jazz is very, very bold, and I think again it comes back to what your children have seen at different phases. Jada saw me at an earlier phase in my life where my maturity hadn't yet peaked. Jazzy saw me at my peak, and so she has always been the bold person because she has always seen a bolder me. You understand?
Yes.
So I think your kids also emulate you and what they see at that point in your life.
You know what I'm trying to emulate? I'm trying to emulate Selena's dedication to the gym. She's supposed to be my accountability partner, but
I told her to come in. I said to her, you need to come. We're going to train together.
But you see the same hog tie that you have to hog tie your husband and your son? See me here? We need a hog tie.
So in all that, you still find time.
Oh,
She's excellent at taking care of her body.
4 to 5 times a week, it's non-negotiable.
Whoa, that's amazing.
It's non-negotiable.
Goals.
Mr. Goals.
Whoa.
I think, no, that's a different kind of show. I was going to say, I think the next time Selena comes, she has to come in a bikini and then everybody's going to go to the gym. That is all the inspiration. Everybody's going to put down the bun, especially in the Easter season.
No, I'm inspired already. All
right. Great conversation. Our guest has been transport consultant and planner, mother, and someone dedicated to balance and taking care of herself as well, Selena Mohammed Wilson.
Mm-hmm. After the break, we're celebrating culture through fashion and creativity. So stick and
stay.
Stay.
That's what IT would say.
Yay.
New KFC Saucy Wings. Hot and spicy wings tossed in our irresistible sauce. Available in sweet red chili and citrus chipotle barbecue. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could win a return on your taxes with your Sagicor Bank Business Credit Card. Pay your taxes with your Sagicor Bank Business Credit Card at Tax Administration Jamaica or online for your chance to be one of 2 lucky winners of $500,000 cashback. Earn an entry for every $100,000 spent on taxes between February 27 and April 15. Plus, enjoy a 1-month payment holiday up to 55 days interest-free and unlimited reward points. Visit Sagicor.com to learn more. Conditions apply.
On March 28 at 6 p.m., John Mark Wigan presents his album launch, By Fire, live at the Jamaica College Auditorium. By Fire features the likes of Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Alicia Taylor, Gilead Collective, Genesis Praise Squad, Audia Spencer Brown, Ryan Davis, Prince Saj. General tickets $4,000. Sponsored by JP St. Mary's, Credit Unions of Jamaica, Honey Bun, Chicken and Things, CVM, Love 101, Green Room Studios, Painted Lady Studios, Crosslings Production, Imperium Gospel Limited. Proceeds support the Student Housing Initiative.
Me and the stylist, no scam and our style me.
From the market to the farm to the office, money talk is everywhere. But are you making sense or nonsense? The Bank of Jamaica brings you common sense with BOJ. Real stories, real laughs, and real lessons to help you protect, grow, and manage your money. Mattress savings.
At least my mattress, no charge me to sleep on it.
Partner plan.
Remember last year we needed our payouts early? But Miss Pam gave it to her cousin first.
Or a sketchy loan flyer.
Electrifying deals.
See why making the right financial choices is pure common sense. Brought to you by Bank of Jamaica, empowering everyday Jamaicans one episode at a time.
Grandpa, it's 2026. You can't keep hiding all your money in every single pocket forever.
Employers, your heart contribution builds a stronger workforce and strengthens the economy. It's not just contribution, it's transformation. The time by heart is...
All right, welcome back to the show. It's time to dress up and wear your culture. This morning, we're finding pieces that feel like home, getting into creativity, culture, and how simple materials can turn into something really powerful and expressive. Well, joining us now is owner of Yajaz Shajay Williams. So the brand is called Yajaz and the owner is Shajay Williams. And she's going to share how she's bringing Jamaican identity to life through her jewelry. Good morning, Shajay.
Good morning, Yendi and IT.
Yes.
Great to have you.
Thank you.
The brand is called
Yajaz.
Yajaz.
Yes.
Tell me about Yajaz.
So yeah, just we started out roughly 4 years ago officially, and we basically, our aim is to help individuals represent their cultural pride. Literally, I started because I just love creative jewelry, and yeah.
Yeah, you know, I can see the excitement when she stepped into the interview. I felt the excitement about what you do, because obviously you love what you do. Is there any?
I do.
Do you make these only for women?
So I do for males as well, but it's mainly centered around females. So I do for both males and females.
Okay, awesome. But where's your? I see necklace and I see rings.
And the earrings.
And the earrings. Is there a go-to one that you say, I prefer do the necklaces?
My preference is earrings, as you can see, because they're mainly earrings.
Yeah.
But I love doing all the pieces. I really just love creating in general.
When did you realize that you were able to create pieces using this particular medium?
So creating in general started off in like primary school.
Yes.
But in terms of these materials, this is actually a new collection, which is our brass and stainless steel collection. And that started, I want to say maybe 5 years ago. But I had paused it for a while, and now I'm back into it for roughly 1 year. And yeah.
You know, if someone is seeing your pieces for the first time, how would you describe your style to them? You know, they say, okay.
Unique, timeless, statement, standout. That's literally the piece.
Go on again.
Unique, timeless, statement, standout.
Awesome.
All right, well, let's get a close-up here. Daniel, if you can work with me, or whichever one of you, let's get a close-up of some of the pieces. Shajay, talk to me about the earrings. Let's go on the earring rack here. How do you come up with some of your designs?
So for the most part, I want to pat myself on the back to say they're me, but I do pull from, the internet. And for custom pieces, they also help me to create new ideas. So that's how a lot of our designs came about. This was a custom order. And yeah, literally most of them is either from custom orders or just the internet or just creativity in general.
Let's get a close-up on the bust now. Just pan a little bit here. There you go. Let's pull in on that. Talk to me about the Jamaica silhouette pendants.
So I am very passionate about my country. I love my country. And I think it really started out where someone wanted the neck piece. And I was like, I don't know how to do that. But I'm an individual where if I don't know how to do something, I'm going to try. And after several attempts, this is what I've came up with, and this is what it is looking like now.
Awesome. So you did that, and of course the African
the African one is because I'm strong in my roots.
Yes.
All right, let's get a close-up on the ring collection there. And I realize with the rings, there's a lot more play in terms of the material and the colors and so on. So lots more versatility there. Talk to me about your rings.
So for the rings, I try to cater to everyone. So we do brass pieces, we do copper pieces, and we do stainless steel pieces. For the brass, we have the yellow brass. We also have the red brass.
Yes.
And for the designs, I just play on, the designs. I just, for the most part, want unique styles.
I see. You see the second ring from the left at the back. Pass that for me there. Do. Please, Anton.
From the left. The second one.
Let me just get a little
This looks like a big finger ring.
It does, doesn't it? Like I'd have to take off this and put on. Just kidding. Caught that. Like, oh, you see?
Yeah, nice.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's very nice.
Thank you.
It made me sing immediately.
And she's here in Women's Month. I'm telling you, you explained the different types of materials before, right?
Yes.
Which one do you find easiest to work with?
Definitely the brass. The stainless steel, that one is difficult. I've broken a lot of tools doing the stainless steel ones.
We're actually seeing images of you on screen there, working the materials and working your pieces. Obviously, as you're going along, Shajay, you're looking at now investing in different tools and different machinery to be able to execute. On the business side of things now, obviously, you would have to invest in yourself and in your own dreams to create these pieces.
Yeah.
How challenging has it been as a businesswoman?
All right, so to source the materials in Jamaica in general, it's relatively difficult. It's limited. So for the most part, I have to source outside of Jamaica. Thankfully, there's a space in Jamaica that they have a lot of the tools and materials, so I normally utilize that space when I can. In general, most materials are sourced outward, and I do invest in the tools and materials that I use. So for the most part, that's how I go about making the jewelry items.
Where's the demand greatest? Tourists or locals?
Definitely tourists.
Yeah. Where do people get your pieces?
So our pieces can be, our pieces are in shop number 4 Devon House, shop number 15 Devon House, Things Jamaican store at the Norman Manley International Airport, and we are recently at the Artisan District at the Montego Bay Airport, and we're trying to get our pieces in more stores. So reach out to me.
Yes. Yeah, Jazz.
Brilliant.
Yeah, Jazz.
There's a contact information on screen there, 876-425-3472. Call Shajay and get your pieces in store.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and she's very pleasant, very nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
And hardworking and ambitious. Patrick, I don't know about you, but I typically carry things in all black. So if we can just make a little adjustment, so we can broops braps, then we can be able to, say thank you to our guest, Shajay Williams, owner of Yajas, for coming through this morning and showing us just how we can wear our culture. Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
Stay with us. We'll soon come back. Thank you.
Oh, good job.
You see me? Me love my food and my ketchup run the flavor in so many ways. Miss Flowers, I want to turn up your food, sir.
My secret ingredients, just tomato ketchup, run the flavor.
Richer, thicker, and more of more than
Give me all the ketchup.
Big true fire.
On March 28 at 6 p.m., John Mark Wigan presents his album launch, By Fire, live at the Jamaica College Auditorium. By Fire features the likes of Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Alicia Taylor, Gilead Collective, Genesis Praise Squad, Audia Spencer Brown, Ryan Davis, Prince Saj. General tickets $4,000. Sponsored by JP St. Mary's, Credit Unions of Jamaica, Honey Bun, Chicken and Things, CVM, Love 101, Green Room Studios, Painted Lady Studios, Crosslings Production, Imperium Gospel Limited. Proceeds support the Student Housing Initiative.
Rainforest, I go give you plenty healthy ways to switch up your meals. Fresh flavor that we need. More delicious moments every day of the week. And look how good me feel. Rainforest make it nice. Rainforest, I go make it nice.
Critical illness has many faces. 1 in 4 people will be affected. Protect what matters with critical illness insurance from Sagicor Life.
Me and the stylist, no scam and style me.
From the market to the farm to the office, money talk is everywhere. But are you making sense or nonsense? The Bank of Jamaica brings you common sense with BOJ. Real stories, real laughs, and real lessons to help you protect, grow, and manage your money. Mattress savings.
At least my mattress, no charge me to sleep on it.
Partner plan.
Remember last year we needed our payouts early? But Miss Pam gave it to her cousin first.
Or a sketchy loan flyer.
electrifying deals.
See why making the right financial choices is pure common sense. Brought to you by Bank of Jamaica, empowering everyday Jamaicans one episode at a time.
Grandpa, it's 2026. You can't keep hiding all your money in every single pocket forever.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Watagwan. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
On March 28 at 6 p.m., John Mark Wigan presents his album launch, By Fire, live at the Jamaica College Auditorium. By Fire features the likes of Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Alicia Taylor, Gilead Collective, Genesis Praise Squad, Audia Spencer Brown, Ryan Davis, Prince Saj. General tickets $4,000. Sponsored by JP St. Mary's, Credit Unions of Jamaica, Honey Bun, Chicken and Things, CVM, Love 101, Green Room Studios, Painted Lady Studios, Crosslinks Production, Imperium Gospel Limited. Proceeds support the Student Housing Initiative.
Are you serious right now? Man, this is crazy! Yes, I guess that means there are two in the Western Hemisphere.
Bienvenidos. That's an attempt to say welcome back now. If you think swimming is just about going from one end of the pool to the next, think again. This next group is blending sports with performance in a way that takes serious skill, timing, and teamwork with a big showcase coming up. They're ready to put it all on display. Joining us this morning are members of the Tornadoes Artistic Swimming Team, Talisha, Mina, and of course, alongside their coaches, Jessica and Wendy, not Yendi. Welcome, everyone. Welcome,
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Hi,
Buenos dias.
It's great to have you. Let's talk a little bit about, Wendy, I'm going to jump straight to you on this one.
Can you swim, Wendy?
A little bit.
Just a little.
Upside down.
She knows how to tread. Let's talk about artistic swimming. Obviously, we're familiar with Tornadoes Swim Club as one of the premier swim clubs in Jamaica in terms of, you know, doing lengths in the pool. But let's talk about artistic swimming and how long we've been doing it here and why you guys decided to get into it.
Well, we're very, very proud of our artistic swimming team.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted an artistic swimming team. And then one day, Jessica walked into our lives, and she has blessed us and transformed a team of 3 swimmers into 20 plus athletes over 5 categories. So any and everything that we have done in artistic swimming has been courtesy of Jessica. So we're very, very blessed. Our artistic swim team is doing amazing. You know, this is our second show that we're putting on, and it's wonderful. We're very proud of what we have accomplished.
You know what? Before we ask the next question, camera, work with me. Just get Jessica's stance. Just get her stance.
Standing in fourth position.
Yes. You see that? You see that? You see that? I'll tell you. There you go. There you go. So,
Jessica, that speaks for itself. I'm going to ask you, because I'm going to guess here, as a ballerina who decided to go into aquatic, did I get that right? I got it right.
Yeah.
It's a fourth position. You're right, IT gave her away. How did you decide to marry the world of dance and artistic swimming?
Okay, this is very nice for dancers lovers,
Yes.
okay? If you love how to swim, if you love how to dance, you can do artistic swimming.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's a combination of all of these plus gymnastics, plus water polo. Many people doesn't know that water polo is inside of artistic swimming too, because the egg beater that we use is coming from water polo.
Yeah.
The trading and all the strength that we need. And this is very nice for all the girls. I am very proud of them, and that's it.
Where was Jessica when I was 8? Jessica, where were you? Why weren't you in Jamaica when I was 8 years old?
Listen, Talisha and Mina. What's your favorite thing about artistic swimming? Talk to me about your experiences.
My favorite thing is learning new routines, learning the count to see how different each routine is.
Yeah. Mina?
My favorite thing, it would probably be the elements. I like doing the flips and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Now let me ask you this, Talisha. Dun, dun, dun. I'm looking on screen here and I'm seeing all the stretching and all the, obviously you mentioned the routines, but how difficult is it to prepare for the routines?
We have to do our land drill and get our counts right to make sure that everybody else has the same count as you and make sure that it looks as good as on land in the water.
And it helps if you can swim, right?
Yes.
Actually, Talisha, let me ask that again in another way. If you can't swim, should you be doing this sport?
No.
Okay. Jessica, I noticed there on screen, we're seeing the girls also run laps. How important is it to have stamina?
Very important.
Yeah.
Very important. The fitness for athletes in synchronized swimming is very important. At the same time, the flexibility, ballet, all of that is very important. But if you don't do fitness in this sport, they don't have the strength because they have to do lifts inside the water. They have to do platforms inside the water. And some of them, for example, as juniors, they have to performance at least 3 minutes inside the water. That means that the fitness is very important for them.
What happens to their noses when they're underwater? I'm very concerned.
Well, we use nose clips. I don't know if one of you bring a nose clip here. Okay, we use nose clips. Because if not, it's impossible.
Yes.
Some athletes in the world, they don't use nose clip, but it's very weird, okay? We have to use nose clips to go upside down because if not, you cannot do it, trust me.
Wendy, you mentioned that coming up this weekend is your second showcase. Are the girls preparing to go to compete in something, or is it strictly just for the showcase here in Jamaica?
Well, no, these girls that are here right now are actually preparing for competition in Florida, a world competition. So we will go to Florida. This is the third time we're going to Florida, and you'll have countries all from the Caribbean and teams from South America. It's a huge competition. They're under a lot of pressure. But we've come back with many medals before. I know this is Talisha's second time, Mina's first time. But usually when we go, Jamaica as a team does really well. Last year we did a performance based on Usain Bolt and it fell off. Trust me.
So obviously we know that Sunday's event, which you're seeing the details there on your screen, this is a fundraiser to support the girls to go off to represent Jamaica. Coach Wendy mentioned, Talisha, that you've been before, but she also mentioned, Mina, that this is your first time. How do you feel about going off for your first competition?
It's very exciting, and I've been wanting to do it, but I just joined last year, so this was my first time being able to do it. And now I'm a novice, and before, if you were in super novice, you couldn't go. So
So you're ready.
it's very exciting.
Talisha, I need you to school me. What's novice versus super novice? I have to pretend like I know what's going on.
So super novice is basically beginners and learning how to do synchronized swimming and learning the basics. Novice is getting to know synchronized swimming better and learning how to do the routines more efficient.
And you are a?
I'm an intermediate.
Oh, which is above novice.
Yes.
And then after intermediate, you go to?
Age group.
And then after age group? Or that's where we max out?
Junior.
And then after junior? Senior.
That's me right there.
No, not senior citizen. Just kidding, girls.
You know what I want to ask? I mean, of course, there are 4 different swimming styles. Which I call it style. There's butterfly, there's breaststroke, there's backstroke, and freestyle. Do you need to learn or be able to do or be competent in all 4?
Not necessarily butterfly, because you have the kick pull instead of breaststroke, which is breaststroke kicks, but then arms like that. And then freestyle is head up, and backstroke it's like up and then stop and then go back, up, stop, and then both arms.
You can do all 4?
Yeah.
Woo.
She said, she looked at you thinking, can't you?
I can't do the
Coach Wendy,
butterfly.
give us the details of Sunday's event.
So we're going to have an amazing show. We have some, like as we say, from all categories. So we have our super novices who just started and our juniors who have been doing this for 4 years. That's one of our juniors right there. You'll see them soaring through the water, above the water with only legs, and you wonder where the rest of their bodies are. The show is going to be at the University of the West Indies pool at 4 o'clock. The entrance fee is very minimal, $2,500 for adults, you know, and it really will help. Number 1 is going to be an amazing show. You're going to see things you've never seen before. Jessica has been very creative. There's going to be a dance element. You know when you go to the hotel on the weekend and they have these shows?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what we're going to do that, but at the next level. And then, of course, by attending the show, you'll also be helping these athletes compete, because then we can afford to go to the United States and win.
That's wonderful. And I'm just learning that I don't need to wear my trunks to be there. So I'm definitely going to be there. All right.
A massive thank you to the team. Wishing you guys every success. I can't wait to hear the stories when you come back. And obviously, you know, Sunday is going to be very well supported. Good job, girls. Keep going. All right, many thanks to our guests this morning, Talisha Higgins, Minna Biznot, and their coaches, Jessica Baez. She's my Spanish partner. Necesita practicar, you know? And of course, Wendy Lee. All the best for the showcase, girls. Okay, coming up next, it's time to have a little bit of fun in the free zone, so please do not move a muscle.
Yes, I guess that means there are 2 in the Western Hemisphere.
March 28 at 6 p.m., John Mark Wigan presents his album launch, By Fire, live at the Jamaica College Auditorium. By Fire features the likes of Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Alicia Taylor, Gilead Collective, Genesis Praise Squad, Audia Spencer Brown, Ryan Davis, Prince Saj. General tickets $4,000. Sponsored by JP St. Mary's, Credit Unions of Jamaica, Honey Bun, Chicken and Things, CVM, Love 101, Green Room Studios, Painted Lady Studios, Crosslinks Production, Imperium Gospel Limited. Proceeds support the Student Housing Initiative.
I'm me the stylist, no scam and style me.
From the market to the farm to the office, money talk is everywhere. But are you making sense or nonsense? The Bank of Jamaica brings you common sense with BOJ. Real stories, real laughs, and real lessons to help you protect, grow, and manage your money. Mattress savings.
At least my mattress, no charge me to sleep on it.
Partner plan.
Remember last year we needed our payouts early, but Miss Pam gave it to her cousin first?
Our sketchy loan flyer?
Electrifying deals.
See why making the right financial choices is pure common sense. Brought to you by Bank of Jamaica, empowering everyday Jamaicans one episode at a time.
Grandpa, it's 2026. You can't keep hiding all your money in every single pocket forever.
Tune in to Lead Story, weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
On March 28 at 6 p.m., John Mark Wigan presents his album launch, By Fire, live at the Jamaica College Auditorium. By Fire features the likes of Kevin Downswell, Rondell Positive, Alicia Taylor, Gilead Collective, Genesis Praise Squad, Audia Spencer Brown, Ryan Davis, Prince Saj. General tickets $4,000. Sponsored by JP St. Mary's, Credit Unions of Jamaica, Honey Bun, Chicken and Things, CVM, Love 101, Green Room Studios, Painted Lady Studios, Crosslinks Production, Imperium Gospel Limited. Proceeds support the Student Housing Initiative.
All right, welcome back to the sunny side of morning TV. It's time for our free zone. So artistic swimming isn't just about what happens in the water. It's also about the full look, you know, the glam, the style, the presentation. You catch my drift, yeah? So this morning, our swimmers will be helping IT and I get poolside ready with watercolors 2026 worthy looks, yeah? All right, just so you guys know, this is going to be IT's first time experiencing anything like this, and he's very excited. As you can see, his hat is off.
This is revolutionary because I've been told that when they're done, I look better looking than Yendi.
Mina is going to see that doesn't happen. But, all right. So, Talisha is with IT, Mina is with Yendi, and the clock is going to start. And, oh, you girls actually only have 3 minutes. And go. Come on, Minna. I'm depending on you, girl. I believe in you, Minna. I believe in you.
Here we go now with the colors. No, sir. Do not try this at home.
Oh, feel the wing action happening. Mm-hmm. Oh, IT, that looks so good with your suit. Oh, it's got some monochromatic.
Is eyeshadow or shadow eye? Shadow eye.
Alicia, don't answer that. IT look great.
Listen, if you see me on the road today, you know where I'm coming from. Don't judge. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm going straight to my daughter's school this morning. They will never forget her dad. All right, listen, if you're just joining us, where were you all morning? You've missed it. But you can get a chance to see it again if you watch on YouTube and on Instagram. I had fun and I'm still having fun.
I say, honestly, I've never seen you look so beautiful. Truly.
Talisha, you win.
I mean, we didn't say all of that now, but you know. Oh, have some sparkle action going on here.
Yeah.
Come on, Mina. Yeah.
You know, I like the fact that the colors are
complementing our outfits.
Complementing your outfit. Your outfit, the pink, that's fuchsia